Okay, good morning. Welcome, everyone. I'm Tiana Larmond, the Skit Director of Academic Affairs and the Computing Representative. And on behalf of the committee, I would just like to take this opportunity to welcome all the staff, UTech Students Union Council members, Skit Committee members, subcommittee members, and mentors, and of course, our wonderful Skit students and all UTech students by extension to our second event for Skit Week, the Networking and Socializing Forum. The forum will be inclusive of interactive speakers providing their different perspectives on their networking and socializing experience during their UTech duration. It is our hope that each student will leave this session with additional knowledge and be urged to interact with their peers in different settings and forming their own networks so that they will have the ability to utilize it in the future. Now, in everything we do, we have to put God first. Therefore, let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us all up another day and taking us all to another event. Thank you for blessing us to see the second event for Skit Week, and we hope you'll guide and protect us throughout this entire week. Lord, as we are entering either week 6 or 7, you know it's coming up on test time. Please guide every student to select the right answers. No grade forgiveness next semester, Lord. Passes for all of us in all our modules, nothing less than a 4.0 GPA. Father God, I hope that this event is a success and all goes well, and you guide and protect every speaker so that they may impart the necessary knowledge on each and every student here. In your name I pray, amen. Okay, so moving on, we'll now have the introduction of the forum by our Skit Director of Student Services, Mr. Akinlabi Hendricks.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good morning. So very early, but let me introduce everyone to this event. This is our networking and socializing forum. And with this aims to help you to network with persons. Although some of you I know are antisocial, but this event is really for everyone to get to know each other and how to interact with persons whenever you are in this academic and working field. So this event is to allow speakers, or like we have our guest speakers, to tell you and show you how to properly network and socialize with not only your peers, but persons in the working world. Thank you. And now hand over back to Ms. Larman.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hendricks. Next up on the running order, we'll have the introduction of the speaker done by Ms. Sanika Fender.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sanika Fender, and I'm here on behalf of Julian Devonish, our Special Projects Coordinator. And today it is with great pleasure that I introduce the guest speaker. And this young woman is someone who I know personally and consider a very, very good friend. And, you know, it is like this person has such a good work ethic, dedication, commitment to any cause. Like, really look up to her, right? And we all know her, we love her personally and stuff like that. And this person is none other than the skip boss, the baddest skip rep, Miss Kishana Tiana Roberts. And to how confident we were in this young woman, this is her second tenure as skip rep, where she received no confidence votes. Like, I don't think you guys really understand that. Like, the confidence we had in her and her potential, her work ethics, we were so confident in her that she is up for a second time. And we're never disappointed with her, right? Like, she produces work, She does everything to the best of her abilities, and we are just grateful for her. And today she will be coming to us to speak about networking, the importance of networking and socializing, and how, as a student leader, it has allowed her to network and socialize interpersonally. So now let us just listen and hear what she has to say as she comes and briefs us with her presence.
Hey guys, good morning. Can you all hear me?
Good morning. Yes, we can hear you.
All right, love that, love that, love that. So let me just thank you guys for being present. And you don't know, so it's Skip Week and we are Bulldogs and we are the best at everything we do. And we are what makes this university the birthplace of greatness. So big up on yourself. You know, I hope to see you guys at each and every Skip Week event. So, which on half a day, yeah, because you know, maneuver, yeah. So let's begin. All right. So we would like to welcome you to the second event of our Skit Week, the Networking and Socialization Forum. The importance of this forum is to give a somewhat brief insight on the importance of networking and socializing in your respective fields to allow for personal and interpersonal growth. I know that we all know that links run the world, right? Everybody knows the links really do run the world. To get these links, some sort of networking and socializing must be done throughout our lifetime. I don't know if anyone here has tried to get a job or a position, and even though you are qualified or maybe even overqualified, they give their friend the job. I don't know about nobody else, but I have experienced that, right? Or in our case, have you tried to make a group with specific persons for a class project, but because you know if you work with them, it would be an easy A, or were you told that have you made a group already? They've made a group already with their friends, basically. So we've all had our own little, experience in regards to networking and socialization. A lot of us skip students are not what we would call social butterflies to some extent. And some would even say that they are antisocial or a bit even introverted. But as a student leader and a member of the UTech Students Union Council, a proud member as that, I can tell you that being extremely introverted and not socializing with your peers and networking outside of your created friend circle can really stop you from getting some opportunities that would not get you in the bubbles you have created. All right, so this is just my personal input as to why I strongly believe that, you guys should, students overall should really try to create that link, because the reality is we're currently all university students and we're going into the work world, and it's always good to know, say, all right, so I know the CEO over Sagicor, or I know the president over NCB or something of that sort. So you don't know, two persons in this meeting, one probably become the next prime minister of Jamaica, the next one probably becomes something else, right? So socializing is really just an opportunity for us to not only make new friends, but to put ourselves in a position to create bigger and broader opportunities. As persons would like to say, you're opening the doors for your future. They always say, oh, skip students, them just, they woman watch anime and them code and them do this and them do that. And oh, them skip people like a party, skip people like a hardware. My sister, I'm in that meeting a hardware still, but I'm not calling the name. So yeah. So I really think it is beneficial to, not say you have to run back at people and all big friend and all of those things, but just try to set up yourself where you will have the opportunity to set yourself in the future. Because at the end of the day, I really link to run the world. Because best believe, if I graduate with a 3.9 GPA and then know someone else, for example, let me just call a random name, Percival graduates with a 2.9, for example, and Percival know the CEO over Garden House or whatever, or NCD or Sagicor, or whichever, we want to go in the same work field, same degree, and I'm more qualified. You don't know, so Percival ever get it. And that is the reality of the world. Everything is a bit easier with links. So, Percival, relax. Everything is really and truly a bit better and easier with the links. So it really is important that we just step out of our comfort zones a bit and try to, meet new people. You know how me stay walk and talk to everybody. I try to socialize as much as possible. And if you know me and you're in another meeting personally, you know some love chat. And I like to make people comfortable and I like to experience new things, right? So let's just move on a bit. Before we can even start on the importance of networking and socializing, we have to first explain what networking is. Everybody can still hear me? You guys following? All right,
Yeah,
love that, love
hear.
that. All right, so networking refers to the gaining or building of mutually beneficial professional or social connections. Something as simple as coming to the different skit events during skit week and getting to know your council members, right? So we'll have a games day, even though today's event is online. Coming here, you probably see a name, for example, Sasha Lee, you probably see Tiana or Shanice or Kristen pop up again at another online event that we have for the weekend. You probably say, Jano, let me just inbox them or ask for them in the year group and say, yo, yeah, Power Games Day. Who knows? Kristen can probably be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Shanice, Shanice probably have her own building and you want to, rent somewhere because you want to be an entrepreneur. All of those little things, it begins here and it begins today. Guys, come out of your comfort zone, come out of your little shell and talk to people, right? All right, so for the get to know your council members, for example, that is really an opportunity for you guys to come out and basically, as it says, get to know us. So ask us, we're not just student leaders, but we are also students first and most importantly, and we're humans. So we have a life, we have whatever, we're going through the same things. So just come and get to know us on a personal level. Because the reality is a lot of students think that I'm a staff member and UTech can't afford me, and that's just the truth. But yeah, so just come out. It's a face-to-face event. We're going to have a whole tour. We're going to have a bunch of stuff and a lot of excitement. One thing about on a rep, I gotta come all out. So ensure that you guys are here. Just ensure that you guys are here and you come out and you just be prepared to have fun. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna speak on networking and socializing for me personally as a student leader. So as you would have known, this is my second year being the skit student representative. Big up me, big up Kish, hardworking Kish. Yeah. So, miss, no confidence, but yeah, me. So many of you probably didn't know this, or I don't think anybody really knows this, but I was a very shy person. Starting UTech, leaving high school, I was very shy despite being in different student leadership roles. Mr. Roberts, first of all, can you just mute your mic, please? Thank you, big up you. Yeah, so a lot of persons probably wouldn't have known this, but I was a very shy individual and I was a bit introverted myself, as persons would say. So I really did fit the criteria of a skit student, except for the anime part. I'm not really, the biggest anime fan, but I'm open to things. So, feel free to inbox me some things to watch. Just to give you a little backtrack story, starting UTech, I was told that we have to be in a club to graduate, right? Good girl won't graduate. So I reached out to someone that I saw was a group admin, and I was like, hey, we need to be in a club to graduate, and I really want to graduate. I don't want to be held back an extra year because, of the simple little things. So which club do you think would be best for me? And she asked me about my past and everything, and I was just telling her basically how I'm just like, I was this at my past high school, which is St. Catherine High, and I'm more interested in circle K. And she was like, okay, I think you should just be skit rep. So in my head, I didn't know what a skit rep was. So I was like, okay, that's probably a position on a club or something. And I was like, sure, I'm interested. She said, okay, message me back January. So message me, I did January, and basically, she was like, all right, so you're still interested in being a skit rep? So I was like, yeah, man, which club that? And she was like, UTech Students Union Club. So I was like, all right, cool. All right, no problem. Boops. Find out to go run elections. Was I prepared? No. But we live and we learn. And I'm sure persons here were a part of that journey. That's very, very interesting journey in my first election. And just by doing that, I was able to step out of my comfort zone. I was able to meet new people, some really, really incredible UTech students, students from different universities, parliament members. Listen, I have interacted and networked so much in my position like this. Being skit representative has opened the door to so many opportunities, etc. for me. So can you just imagine if I never really tried, right? So, and guys, speaking of skit rep, elections, you can still apply for an elected position or a director position. Just putting that out there. We need a new skit representative. I'm stepping down and somebody needs to step up. So yeah, guys, apply, once you fit the criteria, the qualifications. I think everybody here excuse me. I think everybody here can be an excellent skit representative. So I need like 20 applications for rolling today, right? So yeah, guys. All right, so let's just move on a little bit. So for that long story, just to summarize everything basically, just her putting me out there and me basically having to figure things out on myself. Thank God for the little support system that I have. Some of you guys are here, big up on a nice clean self. So yeah, because of you guys and the networking and everything, I was able to become the person that I am today. And let me tell you, blessings on top of blessings, on top of door, open. It has just been an incredible experience. And let me tell you, it works. And I know say right now, if I graduate or I need a job, I can say ropes, rated XYZ, ABC, and the opportunity will present itself, right? And being a student leader has also brought me closer to the program directors. I'm pretty sure some of you know Mr. White, even though he's no longer a PD over by skit. But Mr. White, listen, Mr. White, I got be in a press conference and nothing. It might drag me back home. The head of school, the faculty dean, Professor Sean Thorpe. Listen, the networking with these persons have been incredible. And through that, I was able to present so many skit students with job opportunities, paid internship opportunities. The list goes on. So it really does help for you to just step out of your comfort zone a bit and to just interact with persons on a different level. All right. And if you're in the skit WhatsApp group, you must know me and Mario. And if not, but no, maybe you know us. Right. So even from that, I've had students come out and say, wow, you're such a vocal person, and I've helped them through their shyness. And if you've been on campus, you know that my office is an open door. You can come in anytime, we can talk, we can reason. I have the most random and real and down-to-earth conversations. Persons here can testify. And just because of that now, even I remember last week I had 7 random students in my office, and then Mr. White came down to my office and he was just talking to the students about an opportunity. And because of them just being in my office at that time, they were able to basically be a part of a Google developer session. And I know 2 persons will be receiving scholarships from that. So yeah, guys, you just really have to try. You really do have to try. All right, so let's just move on a bit. So to network, there are 6 great tips to always remember, right? So make sure set on your ears open. Yeah. All right. So 1, connect with the right RIGHT, I can spell, people. You need to connect with the right people. Right. If you want your networking efforts to pay off, you need to be strategic. As such, instead of just anyone, connect with people that can help you achieve your professional goals. For example, if you're looking to make a career change, focus on building connections with people that work in the industry you're interested in. So let me just expound on this a little bit. You don't need to have no bag of people in your phone where a chat about mix up and a chat about go party and a chat about this and a chat about that. Like try to have persons that can help you grow. Not saying you're supposed to leech on to anyone because of what they can do for you, but I'm telling you to just have persons that can make you become a better individual, that can help you with your growth, and persons that add something meaningful to your life. It can't be every day you get up and talk to the same set of people them and them a chat the girl down the road because she can't afford bread for do her ear. Like, no, not from skip students, no better than this. So try to surround yourself with people who can help you become the best and bestest version of you. To my next point, build mutually beneficial connections. If you want your professional network to lend you a helping hand when you need it, focus on creating connections that benefit both parties. Otherwise, people in your network may feel as if you're just using them for your own gain. And I just spoke about that a little bit. So even, someone on a love tech hype, love tech hype, these forums are beneficial for you guys, and it helps to develop you academically and holistically. And sometimes we have some speakers like I know for our next event, what can I do with my degree? We have speakers from Google, Big Bad Tiana Larman, right? So we have so many interesting persons. You really don't know what opportunities you are missing out on just by being by yourself or wanting to stay in your shell and not wanting to attend. Listen, everybody here have class, everybody here have work, everybody have a life, everybody stressed out, but try to make time because we're really creating a platform for you guys to get help. So, try to attend these sessions and just try to be as interactive as possible, right? So to my next point, maintain your network. Professional relationships are no different from personal relationships. If you don't put in the effort, they may fail. To build solid and long-lasting relationships, make sure to keep in touch with your professional network. In most cases, reaching out to them on social media or WhatsApp can even work, right? So don't just say, okay, Kishana works here and I'm going to try and network with Kishana a bit and then talk to me and I do nothing, and then 2 years later I'm gonna get a text, Kishana, you can't give me a job or whatever. No, try to maintain it. Don't annoy them enough to get up every day in them inbox and be like, oh, good morning, good this, good that. No, just try to basically be as professional and just put out the little extra effort. Let them know that you care. Let them know that it's not just me benefiting from you, but you benefiting from having me in your space. So yeah, guys. All right, so perfect your online presence. Today, most people network on LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social media platforms. As such, you want to make sure that your social media profiles are up to date, not to mention 70% of prospective employers check and assess their candidates' social media pages so you can keep them professional too. Like if you go on my Instagram at the real Kishana Roberts, yeah, guys, follow me. Yeah, I try to keep it as professional as possible, especially as a student leader. But at the end of the day, I'm also a human being, so I'm going to have fun. But just be mindful that we're no longer in high school, we're in university once again, and we'll be graduating in the next 2, 3, 4 years. So we just want to try and create some opportunities for ourselves while getting the assistance that we need. All right, so attend networking events. Thank you guys for being here. Networking events are excellent if you're looking to expand your professional network, improve your networking skills, and stay on top of the latest trends in your industry. If there aren't any in-person networking events around you, consider participating in webinars and other virtual networking events. Arrive early. I realize that a lot of you were early today, so I want to say thank you very much. And I do want to apologize for the late start. The internet flow was not giving what it was supposed to give. So I do apologize. All right, so arrive early. It's much easier to approach people before they settle into groups. So try to show up early to networking events. So for example, if you guys are coming to the games day, if it's at 2 o'clock, try to come from like 1:15 there about, because you know that persons are going to be here. Try, if you don't know nobody, say, hey, hi, I'm Bob the Builder. And what kind of game you feel like you don't want to play? So you don't want to play some domino, don't want to play some Uno, don't want to play some this, some that, some charades, don't want to kick 2 balls over front field. Come and just try to like be in some sort of a, quartet, some sort of a relationship. with persons per se. And let me just say once again, being a student leader has opened so many opportunities for me, and those opportunities I am forever grateful for. So, big up me and big up, the UTech Students Union Council, and big up everybody that voted for me. And guys, come out of your little shells and actually socialize, because at the end of the day, you guys will benefit from it. And those are just, my little 2 cents to whom it may concern. Yeah. All right, so next we're going to actually have one of our very own students, Miss Courtney Williams, that will be speaking on networking and socializing and how it has benefited her. And, just basically speaking from her point of view. I will take your question at the end. Just hold on the question. Don't forget it. All right, thank you guys. Bye. Thank you.
All right, everyone. So we're going up with the next speaker now. Courtney Williams is a third-year skip student with a major in IT and a minor in information systems. And Courtney, of course, is also a mentor. She has many first years under her wing. And now she's going to come and speak to us about networking and socializing. So everyone, welcome, Courtney.
So, hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Courtney. I'm a third year, as you were told. And now let's just get into it, right? Yeah. So, let me speak about what is like being a mentor and what it's all about. So, in my own words, being a mentor is basically having little siblings that you take care of and you assist them along the way. Because, yeah, I'm a big sister, so that's what it is to me. My mentor, well, no, my mentees, they don't require a lot, to be very honest. But apart from my mentees, I have other first years that I took under my wings, and I help them out with things like academic work, questions, any little queries that they have, any little thing. And me that them call on my phone and say, yo, Courtney, want help? I'm like, ah, cool, what is it? I'll help. That is me. When it comes on to networking and socializing, for me personally, it's not hard because I am a social butterfly. I will just walk up to somebody and talk to them. If you share me, I just like rejection happens. And if you speak to me, you speak to me. It's all about knowing how to speak to people and knowing how to approach people, and also watching people, their body language before you walk up to them. If you see somebody look vexed, too vexed, don't walk up to them and talk to them. No. When it comes on to networking, as in building connections, I think it's really important. I am not really a student body type person because I am personally scared to have that interaction. However, being a mentor kind of pushed me out of my, it kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone to get out there and interact with people and, all of that jazz, everything. Okay, speaking to Keish, interacting with Keish, I've interacted with Keish and multiple members of the committee, build little connections, people know people, talk in class, build connections with my lecturers, my tutors, everybody. So, we can get good recommendations. I can go to a teacher right now and say, yes, sir, we need a recommendation for X. And he said, all right, cool, that is it, boom. It really doesn't take anything, right? It really doesn't take anything for you to build connections. It's just the little things like speaking in class, answering some little questions. You see some people under the gazebo at school, and you just hear them talk about something you like, and you just pitch in. If they seem nice, you can pitch in, take a little time and pitch in and talk. It's stuff like that. Easier said than done, to be very honest, because it's easy to say you got build connections and talk to people. And then when it comes to the time for you to do it, it's very difficult. Guys, please remember to keep your mics muted. Thank you very much. Check and mute your mics. Thank you very much. Networking is not so hard for me. We don't know about other people. It might be hard for you guys. Fine. Take a little time and go out there, try to get out of your comfort zone and speak to people. I know people have this mentality nowadays to say, hey, I stay by myself and me alone and whatever. This whole loner thing. Okay, cool, fine. But if you think about it, all the billionaires and rich people, they actually did not do it alone. They did it with a good support system. They did it by networking and interacting with the proper people. So just kind of think about that, just meditate. Just meditate a little bit. I don't really have anything else to say. What else can I add? Okay, but oh yes, guys, please ensure to mute your microphones. Thank you. Skit week. As for skit week, guys, when you need to come out. Come to school, run out, jump out, spread out in the correct ways. And spread out in the correct ways. Thank you very much. Let me just say that from now. Do what you have to do. Come to school, talk to people, interact, talk to people, do what you have to do. And it's going to be very fun. It's going to be something interesting. I know you guys are probably saying, you don't want to come to school, you don't want to talk to people. That's okay. You don't have to talk to people. I don't have to feel like you want to talk to people. Just come to school, sit down under the gazebo. You know the gazebo in front of the skit office, yeah. Once you sit down out there, you have to talk to people, you have to socialize, you have to network. So guys, just show up, come out in the numbers, and just do the thing, the little thing. That's all for me. I will now be handing over to Tiana Larman for our next speaker. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Courtney. You're talking. It is well appreciated. I'm sure the students got a lot of knowledge for you. If they have any questions, they can ask at the end. However, we'll be moving on to our third speaker for the morning. This will be Mr. Mark Hines. He is a third-year skit student under computer network and security, and of course, he majors in cybersecurity. So, Mark Hines.
Good morning, everyone. All right, so networking as a college student can have numerous benefits. It doesn't even really matter what year we're in because networking overall is for everyone. So I'm going to reiterate a little bit of what Kishana was saying, that networking kind of brings about career opportunities because networking helps us as students to make connections with professionals in the desired fields, which can lead to internship, job offers, or even a mentorship relationship. And many people think that a mentorship relationship doesn't really get you anywhere. Well, it works because you're setting up yourself to gain some knowledge and also links, as I'll say. Some of these, like, you can get these from the forums. Like, personally, I have gained some career opportunities from, I'm very introverted, that's for sure. But even when Microsoft Day, Skit had Microsoft Day, I decided that, all right, it's my career. So I'm going to put myself out there and try and do something. So when it was Microsoft Day, when I talked on one-on-one with some of the speakers, and I got some very helpful insight, like career guidance, because I received very, very much some valuable advice from the professionals in their field. And they gave me a lot of information into what it takes to succeed in the respective industry. And since it's online, we have limited interactions. So maybe like we as students were stuck with a few pathways that we can get to accomplish our goals. But you never know, by networking, you meet someone that shows you that, hey, there is a shorter way, or maybe there's a more critical way of you accomplishing that path. So networking also for me, it gives you like some knowledge on the field that you want to go in. So you maybe think that you know everything, but you never know. By networking, you may gain some very helpful, insightful, very helpful insight on the industry that you're going in, because you get to learn about the trends, some like challenges that you can take up on yourself to push yourself further. And it helps you make informed decisions about your career in a whole. And then, you also have personal connections. You're going out, meeting friends. I'm going to say I've not really done that much because I'm very introvert, but with the few people that I met, like building person's relationship with person in your respective field. All right, so these connections can be a valuable resource in many years to come because it helps you build a relationship. It can be either long term or short term, but it helps you a lot. So in conclusion, for me, is an essential tool. Like networking can further ourselves in life and in our career. That's it for me.
Okay, Mark, was that the end of your presentation?
Oh, yeah, that would be all for me.
Okay, thank you so much. That was well appreciated. Guys, all speakers coming out today with a lot of knowledge. I hope you're all taking it in. Our next speaker now. No, guys, I'm talk to nice. Our next speaker is none other than Mr. Rick Darby, the School of Engineering representative for the last academic year. Our current First Vice President, Academic Affairs, Clubs and Societies. Guys, Rick is filling so many portfolios. He's here on Union as the Deputy Rec. He's here as the head of ASU. He's here on Union as the First Vice President. My apologies. He's here on ASU as the head. He's dealing with clubs and societies. So there's enough knowledge. He's here to impart on you guys this morning. So, Rick, you may go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me. Unfortunately, I'm in my mode of transport right now. But can you just confirm that you're able to hear me?
Exactly.
All right, good. All right. So, as they were, my name is Rick Darby. I'm the first Vice President, Academic Affairs, Clubs and Societies for the UTech Students Union Council. In short, I'm the Deputy President for the union. So Kishana asked me today to speak about networking and leadership. So I just want to begin with something my grandmother always said. So my grandmother used to always say that opportunity is like a bald-headed man with one strand of hair. So with that one strand of hair, you have to always catch it, or else every opportunity will pass by you. So you have one strand of hair on top of your head, like they're right in the middle, and if you miss it, then you only go and grab the shine part of your head. So with saying that, I just want to say that every opportunity you take, you use it. So in leadership, there are many opportunities for growth. You make a lot of mistakes in leadership, but that's how you learn, because you only learn from mistakes and failure. So by becoming a part of the UTech Students Union Council, it has developed me in a lot of ways, more ways than one. So it was not just about representation, but it was also about personal development. So you learn about public speaking, how to write reports. You network a lot with different people, and you meet different people in the industry every day. So a lot of these UTech lecturers or administrators, they have a lot of contacts in the working world. So when you interact with them daily and you just outside of a, well, for one, you want to ensure that your professional relationship with them is good. So they respect you and will recommend you for different opportunities that will come by. So once you have this type of relationship with them, it becomes easier for you. So you realize that when dealing with certain stuff, yeah, you might late on a one class work and thing, but because the lecturer rate you, I say, all right, I know say him they have one meeting this week, so I boss him. And you realize that things only get better when you develop your personal and professional relationship with these persons. One, yeah. So as I was saying, in terms of leadership, just well for me personally, when I just started UTech, I was a working student. So I was a part-time student working and attending school. Life wasn't always easy because you know when you have work and you have come to school, you have to choose. But then I realized that doing that affected, and I wasn't really involved in any clubs, anything related to bettering or enhancing my university lifestyle. Then when I left the job and I started to get more involved in clubs, get more involved in leadership and stuff like that, I realized that my GPA was going up drastically. I moved from a C student, because them say C's get degrees. I moved from a C student. So I just want to say that leadership is a great thing and you should get invested in it. Not everyone will be a leader, but there's a difference between being a leader and being a manager. But these leadership opportunities that present themselves within UTech is very beneficial towards your career, your overall growth, and your personal experiences. So I just want to say, leave that with you. Unfortunately, I can't stay much longer with you because as I said, I'm currently on the road and currently driving. So have a blessed rest of the week for skit week, and I just hope that everything turns out good and smooth. Bless up.
Thank you so much, Mr. Darby, our first VP. All right, guys, if there are any questions for, well, any of the speakers, you can pose them now.
I just wanted to know if there are any specific clubs like geared toward networking.
Well, yes, there are several clubs. The listing will be posted by the end of this week, but clubs like Future Marketers Association, Circle K presents a lot of opportunities as well. Just speaking from the top of my head, said it already. JBS. Yeah, Jamaica. JBS. And a few others. Yeah, debating as well. Debating will also develop your ability to speak publicly. And one more club. We need to join a club to be able to graduate. Yes. Or be a part of a society. Or I hope you heard the last part.
All right, I'm seeing the next question in the chat, which is basically how do you become a mentor? Well, you can essentially just reach out to either myself or Miss Kishana Roberts or skit representative. And we'd essentially just have a conversation, add it to the group chat, and then, always have more mentees. There are always more, and we just assign you to a couple mentees, and then you would be a mentor. Essentially, we do have some meetings sometimes, and we do require assistance on certain events, but yes, that's the general process of becoming a skip mentor.
Great. Pertaining to the clubs thing again, where will the listing be posted?
Rick Darby is no longer here, but more than likely, if it's a flyer or so, it would be posted on the ASU Instagram page. Oh, and if it's a message, then it would be shared in the year groups. And just to follow up with the mentor question, as I'm seeing what are the requirements to be a mentor, you would need at least a 2.5 GPA. You would need to display some form of leadership qualities, and you'd have to be a second year or higher student. In regards to the question from Mr. Guy, if we need to join a club to graduate, yes. Are there any more questions? Okay, Mr. Roberts. First I'll address your question in the chat before you can unmute your mic and speak since you raised your hand. Can a club be substituted for a sport? Absolutely not. No, not at all.
Okay, that was it. I was going to ask a question in case I didn't see it in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. In regards to your question of does being a mentor count? That's also a no. Are these clubs face-to-face or online? Some clubs have face-to-face meetings, sorry. It depends. I know the UTech debating and public speaking society just tend to have a few face-to-face meetings along with online meetings, but it's a mixture. You just have to find. Yes, Anita, you can go ahead.
Did you say I could go ahead? Sorry.
Yeah, man, you can go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to share something as it relates to like the networking thing real quick before you guys end or whatever. But like networking events is a very good way to also network. And I ran into a kind of networking event socializing forum thing for young people in tech. It's called Kingston Beta. I don't know if you guys know about it, but I've been to one of the networking events. It was very good. And it's an opportunity for persons to really network. And so guys, they have a new one coming up, but it's for women in tech. So if you guys are interested, you can let me know and I can give you guys the information about that. But as we said, networking, you need to go out there and socialize and stuff like that. And this is one of the biggest and best opportunities that you guys would have. So yeah, you can let me know.
Yes, all right. So can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So to your question, Tanea, yes, being a skip student leader, it does count because they will have to come back to me to verify all of these things. Just like, for example, if it is that you are applying for elections, it would have asked basically about your club or any sort of student leadership, etc. And you would have placed a skip committee for the committee members or mentors or subcommittee members. So, well, mentors. So yeah, it will count as that. So yes, Tanea. Do we have any further questions?
All right, guys, I'll take that as a no. So I'm just going to go. So I'm just going to go.
All right, guys, hopefully you can still hear me. Let me just put it out there that you guys, as you know, our general elections is fast approaching and the deadline for application is February 17th, 2023. So if it is that, you know, you're from a different faculty and you wish to be the student representative, you have up until that point to apply. If it is that you wish to be the next key representative and take a successor, you have up until February 17th to apply. You know, guys, apply today, run out today. You know, guys, matter of the elections, you know, we want to see every position being contested by at least 7 persons. So, you know, run out. Everybody here has, I'm sure you guys would be an excellent student representative, an excellent kid representative. And you know, your girl will raise the bar, so we're gonna raise it even higher. So apply to be state representative. We have director position, where you don't have to run and elections, you just apply, submit your cover letters, etc., and whatever other requirement is required of you. So yeah, guys, run out, and I hope to see you guys applying for positions, and I hope to see you guys firing line day and just throughout the entire elections process. And ensure that you are a virgin, you completed your 10 step so that you will have the opportunity to vote. So yeah, for me. But just ensure. I will have the link, the elections link. I will have it reshared in all the skip groups. And our lovely director of elections, Miss Dixon, is here. Miss Dixon, if it's possible for you to just send the link in the chat, then that would be greatly appreciated for application. So yeah, guys, the next skip rep is in this meeting. Run out. From your.
Wait, come back. Sorry about that, guys. Unstable internet. Yes. Keep weak. Let me share my screen. Akinlabi, can you please give me sharing privileges? All right, guys. So skip week. As you can see, we've now been through 2 events. The church visit was yesterday, and today, right now, we're in the networking and socializing forum. And of course, we'd love if every student in this meeting and all of them friend them, and all of them friend them from even other schools and faculties, all of your friend them there one next university. Call them and tell them to run out, no, to the rest of the event them. Guys, you know, so skit community always have vibes. Come on, we can never flop. Not even keep can flop. So no no say another day of the event we're out. Tomorrow we are having our movie day. As you can see, $300 for single, $400 for couples. I'm not saying the phone, I'm gonna, yeah, let me just end it right there. So at 6 p.m., we're hoping that we'll see a full room with all of you guys there. And you can also purchase your ticket at the skit rep office. And I mean, not the ticket alone, you can buy an armband as well. We have enough other things here, you know, guys. We don't love them. We're gonna spend the money and give some donations if possible. And then after the movie day on Tuesday, on Wednesday, we will have the What Can I Do With My Degree? That is an online event, and the link will be shared for it in the year group soon. You know, we have a lot of great speakers lined up for that event, guys. We have people from Google, you know. Anyways, Thursday is the get to know your committee members. That one is kind of mixed modality. As much as we're going to go live on Instagram, if we don't want to come here and vibe, would we? That's fine. We'll have no problem with that. And then on Friday, we have our games day, the face-to-face one that is, we can come on campus and run up and down and do all of them nice things there, play like a dominoes, like a Uno, like a Ludi, all of them nice something there. And then Friday, for those of you who could not make it to the face-to-face games day, or if you didn't make it, you still can come online for the virtual games tournament. So guys, we're looking forward to all of your support for all of our events this skit week. And I really appreciate all of you coming out to this event today. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. Online games day is Saturday. Face-to-face games day is Friday, just for clarification. So again, hoping to see you all there. And I believe that's the end of this forum. Wait, I'm reading the chat. Okay, face-to-face games day is 2 p.m. onwards. I'm trying to scroll through all the messages. Boy, Ashley, I'm looking at your message, you know, and it's looking kind of sticky, really and truly. But I mean, trying to see if we can work out something. Please, I beg, would love to see you there. Me, I beg you forward. We'd love to see you there as well. But yes, guys, thank you so much for coming over to the event. Thank our Director of Student Services, Mr. Akinlabi Hendricks, and our Special Projects Coordinator, Mr. Julian Devonish, for coming together and planning this event in the first place. We appreciate all your presence here. And yeah, that's the end of the event. Have a good day, guys. and see you guys tomorrow on campus at the movie day. Remember, Skip Rep office for the tickets. Have a good day.
Yes, guys, once again, come to the Skip Student Representative Office. It's right in front of the gazebo. Come and purchase your movie tickets. Only $300. There will be persons walking the campus selling tickets as well. So as I said, come out, guys, support. Let's have fun. Come out with a little spooky, you know the vibe. Anybody who wants, carry me like roses and chocolates tomorrow, I'd greatly appreciate it because I'm gonna have nobody. But yeah, guys, come out, purchase the tickets, and let's just have an excellent, fun-filled week. So see you guys tomorrow. If you're on campus now, or if you want to come on campus to purchase a ticket, do that. See you guys. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day.